Let me do a quick video on blackberries. I have one row of blackberries closer to the house that I planted years ago, and got quite a few blackberries off of it last year, but I decided to plant different kinds as well as a much larger several rows of blackberries that so I can get a lot more. A friend of mine told me there's someone down here in Texas that he knows, and I don't know his name, but he is making $2,000 an acre on blackberries. $2,000 an acre, so that's a heck of a cash crop. These I bought bare root, didn't look like much when I put them in the ground, and now it's probably been maybe not quite 2 months, and this particular variety is an Arapaho, but that one's 18 inches tall. That one's not quite, maybe 9 or 10 inches tall, but Arapaho. Then I have this is a Arapaho. On the other side I have 4 rows, 4 100-foot rows. Arapaho. On the other side I have I think it's pronounced Ouachita, Q-U-A, Ouachita. But in the middle 2 rows, I planted some new variety, 2 different varieties that are Primacane. Primacane means that they bear on this year's canes. Floricane is what these other, the Arapaho, it's a thornless. Arapaho is a thornless. Ouachita is a thornless. The Primacane blackberries are a thorned blackberry, but you get 2 crops. You get a spring crop from last year's growth, like a regular Floricane, and then you also get a crop from this year's growth, a fall crop. So you get 2 crops. So the Primacane, this is my first year to grow. I'm trying the Primacane, but 2 crops in one kind of caught my attention. And I got these at Simmons Plant Farm. I believe it's in Arkansas. I was a little concerned there for a while that some of them wouldn't come up, but walking down the rows, every one of them have come up. I need to get in here and mow again, but the reason everything is so bushy and so tall, my bees are all over this clover here, and I'm waiting for the clover to head out and die so I can mow it and it'll reseed for next year. And also got a big stand of ryegrass you probably can see, and I want to wait for that to die and head out so I can mow it and have ryegrass again next year. So that's why it kind of looks a little shabby, looks like it needs mowing. I'm going to come in here and mulch the blackberries with some hay. And then I will come down through here probably with my riding mower that slings out to the side, and which will mulch them every time I mow. I'll go by them with the riding mower, and it'll be just a line all the way down, a line of mulch of hay. But then as I throw more cut grass on it from my riding mower, it will just continue to mulch, continue to be throwing mulch on it the entire time I have these things. So again, Primacane, you might want to try them. I don't know much about them. I'm trying them for the first time. And Floricane is the older type blackberries. This one here is one of the Floricanes. It's the Ouachita. But I have some blooms on that one, and that's a Ouachita. That's should not necessarily be blooming and fruiting in the spring. Typically the first year you plant them, all they do is grow, and that year's growth, the first year's growth, is what you're going to get berries off of next year. You can do a lot more searches for people that know a lot more about blackberries than I do, but Floricane and Primacane. The Primacane are the new ones, 2 crops. You might want to check them out. And in the middle, this row, whenever I get the kiwi up to the certain size, I will be planting hardy kiwi down this row, 100-foot row. So I'll have 4 rows of blackberries, and in the center a T-bar trellis of hardy kiwi. It's a meter, and I'm not sure the exact cardifolia is the other one. So anyway, that's it. There's another one of my pergolas. My archways is going to be filled with This one's going to be filled with vegetable spaghetti at some point. I planted this from seed, and they have yet to come up. They've only been in the ground for a few days. Anyway, Texas pepper, gone.